You have been lied to about building wealth. Well, in this video, we will talking about the myths that fall apart. Myth 1. If you start saving and investing young, you will inevitably get rich. Yes, starting early helps, it's right, but it's not the whole story. The video points out that many people who did everything right, systematic saving, passive investing, delaying gratification, never reach financial freedom. The problem is that the environment has changed. Low interest rates, inflated asset price, higher inflation, and new forms on investment make the old rules less effective. Might too. Invest in the stock market and just leave it there. The classic buy and hold strategy still has value, but isn't foolproof. You have to look at the bigger pictures. What kind of company, what country, what currency, what real inflation, and what personal expense structure. The video argues that most financial advice repeats outdated formulas designed for a world that no longer exists. One where markets grew steadily, inflation was moderate, and wages kept up with costs. Uh, my three, you must do everything yourself and become a finance expert. The video strikes a middle ground. You don't have to be a financial wizard, but do you need to understand key principles? Risk management, opportunity cost, diversification, inflation, and the difference between assets and liabilities. The real goal isn't to find the perfect get-rich-quick formula, but to adapt, stay financially fluent, and recognize opportunities others overlook. Core lessons and key ideas. Focus on real assets and cash flow. Saving isn't enough. Your money must work for you. So business, properties, or assets that generate income. Local economics matters. Inflation, currency shift, and global competition have changed the final landscape. What worked in the 70s to 90s may not work now. Be a value creator, not just a passive investor. Instead of merely buying exposure to market ads, what can I build to improve? Where is the friction I can solve? 4. Time errors. But how you use time error more. Long-term investing only works if you make smart, periodic decisions, not blind faith. Beware of the illusion of wealth. Mere value isn't equal to real wealth. If you can't convert gold into usable cash flow, you may be rich on paper but poor in practice. Adaptability is your greatest asset. In an era of AI, automation and globalization, success depends on your ability to pivot and spot new opportunities. Why this message matters today. Interest rates are historically low, reducing safe returns on traditional saving. Markets are hyper-globalized, making extraordinary returns harder to find. Technology accelerates change. Yesterday's safe assets might already be obsolete. Real inflation quietly erodes low savings. Saving money no longer equals building wealth. Information inequality is widening. Those who understand this change have an edge. Well, personal reflection and relevance to you and to me, considering considering the conclusion with you, the video isn't saying everything we know is wrong. It's saying that our formula aren't enough anymore. Building wealth in the modern world requires both the discipline or traditional finance and the creativity or entrepreneurship. For someone like you and me, passionate about tech, learning and self-growth, this perspective is empowering. It encourages you to think of wealth not just as money growing in the background, but as freedom built through skill, adaptability, and intelligent risk taking. If you would like